Well, hey. I am back from my trip. Um, so much is going on. We have so much starseed activation happening. It has been intense. It has been wild. I want to talk a little bit about the new starseed wave that's actually happening. There's two new activations going on, or new types of star seeds that I was like, didn't even know existed until I was in the ocean. So I really want to talk about that today. And of course, I've got my cards. We're going to do an energy pull today and figure out what's in your highest path for you to move forward with the energy available. We have so much going on. So I'm going to open up my chat bar. I am going to give it a second till I see some people arrive, and there's people arriving. Amazing. So, hello. Let me know where you're from. And just an emoji, just a heart. Let me know you're here. Let's get into it. We've got hello, Andrea. I miss you. I dreamt about you the other day in such a beautiful way. Freaking miss you and I love you. Okay. Um, we have a lot going on. I've been talking about in all my videos, I've been talking a lot about the energy opening that we have. We had an energy opening back last month on the full moon. This full moon on Friday is wildly intense. This is the peak of this energy opening, and it's going to go all the way through to the full moon in April, which is around, I don't know when, around the 12th or something like that. But anyways, we're coming to the peak of it right now. So we're feeling a lot of drastic transition happening for us. And because we're in the peak of it, today specifically is kind of that calm before the storm. So I don't know, is anybody else like kind of want to have a nap? I kind of want to lay down. I went and meditated and then it kinked all my hair up. So my hair is all stupid right now. But it's like today's the day where I'm just like, it is the calm before the massive explosive energy that we're going to be from New Zealand. Good morning, Missy. Um, Denmark. Hello. Mwah. Um, so we've got this like crazy spike happening right now. Today is a very quiet day, but it is a day where, oh, the energy is so unbelievably supportive for you to connect in and feel what's happening and feel a deeper sense of purpose and inspired action and all of these things. So it's really, really beautiful timeline. Um, of course, you dreamt about me. We dreamt about each other. We're probably in the same space at the same time. Okay, so where do we start? How are you handling this energy? There seems to be a separation in how we're handling this. I am seeing like boo-hoos, a lot of like, poor me, this is what I'm going through. I'm really exhausted. I don't feel well. Those are the people that are about to explode into. So there's like these tears in our awakening. Um, Not to like throw anybody under the bus, but my husband is going through it. He's in the thick of back pain, headaches, tired, not sleeping, feeling a little dissociated, like not sure like what way he's going. He is in the thick of the final part, the final lap of the hardships. So I'm really curious to see who's going there. Who's experiencing that with the ascension symptoms. And then there's a big wave of people who we've just all of a sudden snapped out of it. And we're like, it's go time. Like it's actually go time. And we are taking action and we are in this beautiful vibration of trust and really solid in it of you can't shake me. I'm good. This is what I'm doing. This is what's happening. This is what I'm unfolding. And away I go. Watch me go. So I'm really curious to see how you guys are handling the energy. It is wild right now. As we peek through this energy, so I really want to talk about what's sort of going on and how to navigate this. I travel a lot. I love to travel, right? I love Gaia. I love all of her. I get to do these things. So I just recently spent a couple of days in Mexico last week to tap in and feel like, was it last week or the week before? I don't even friggin' know what day I'm in right now. It doesn't matter because that's where the energy is. I had a beautiful meditation this morning. Didn't last long, but wanted to cry because it was my first real spirit guide interaction. Oh, Susan, that's beautiful. Okay, so I got to go to Mexico. I got to spend some time on the ocean. And what was really interesting, so we took a yacht out for the day just so I could meditate on the ocean and experience what was going on and speak to the ocean. And of course, I didn't stay on the boat. I actually got in for a little bit, but not very long because I was like, don't like it, got back on the boat. But in that experience, there was 6 massive sea turtles that showed up and that were not supposed to be there. Like even the captain of the yacht was like, this is not normal. Like they're not supposed to be here right now, in the area that we were in and whatever. And then there was some dolphins, which was really cool as well. That's when I was like, "Oh, back on the boat." But the conversation that I got to have, I experienced telepathy with all mammals, even some humans, and the telepathic conversation that was exchanged blew my mind on, "Oh my god, why didn't we see this sooner?" And as I was having this deep conversation with the sea turtles and the dolphins, yeah, I'm that girl, um, it started percolating off like, what else is going on? Wait a minute, if this whole world is shifting, what's going on land for us? And so they showed me this beautiful transition in how reptilian energy, first and foremost, is going to be counter dominated by two specific star seeds, two very strong star seeds. And chances are that you have been them or that you are them and you just didn't know. Like we're all hybrids and crossbreeds, right? So the energy right now is transitioning so much and the activations are happening. It's like in our DNA strand, these pieces are being activated to help us remember. And so there is an absolute opposite of the reptilian energy that is on Earth. And there is an absolute opposite of the low vibe Draconio energy that is on Earth. And a lot of us know, like, I'm hosting a Draco event this month. It's so funny to me how many fourth dimensional consciousness people don't actually know that Draco is not bad. They think it's like, that they're the most evil, but they're not. But there is on Earth a version of it being awoke in the mammal kingdom. So what we're seeing right now is not only are human star seeds waking up, but so are mammal star seeds. And that's where our telepathy is getting a lot stronger. That's where our visions are getting a lot stronger. And it's funny to me how when I look back on my meditations and how I was first introduced into telepathy, it was lions. And I had no idea. I am obsessed with two things on this planet since I was a little girl: lions and sea turtles. And those are the two activations that are happening right now. And I got to be witness to how energy is moved through the plasmic energy, through the plasmic realm, through these creatures, and how that's now being activated in our DNA. And I was like, it's insane. It's beautiful. It's amazing. So, in the Starseed Galactic Ambassadors event that we're doing tomorrow night, so we're doing it the night before the full moon so that you can get the record, so that you can participate in it, understand it, and use the meditation in that recording on the full moon to do this beautiful transition for Earth. It's just stunning. So, we're going to be really talking in depth about, are you the lioness? Are you the other side, the opposite side of the coin of reptilian, and the power that's there and the beauty that's there and the grace that's there? And we're going to be talking about the cosmic womb. We're going to be talking about the expansion of the vibration of nurturing and what that looks like and how to embody that in a non-human level. So it's just blowing my mind right now. It's like one of those things where you think you've got it figured out, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, this is a crazy experience. And then all of a sudden it just turns into something completely different. Wild to me. Very exciting though. And what's even more exciting is watching the next wave with this activation, this portal that we have, watching the next wave of people. Wait, like my husband. I never thought in a million years. He doesn't know that that's what he's going through, and I'm just being witness to it like, "Oh, yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you've got that. You're back too, huh?" And he's getting his wings. And I'm like, he has no idea. But he's starting to get visions, and he's starting to, for about the last 8 months, maybe a little bit longer, he's been seeing galactic energy in the backyard, and he's been seeing ships in the skies and the trees and stuff like this, and he's like, "No, I'm just seeing stuff." Like, "No, it's just your energy." But it's actually happening, and we're watching so many people do that. So, for those of you that have been walking this line for so long, waiting for your loved ones to figure it out, it's the time. It's so good. And then you get to I'm gonna teach you in the Starseed event tomorrow how to bring forward a different energy. That's been coming through in some of the programs that I'm teaching this month privately. But now I get to bring it forward to like the big group. So really excited about that. I just want to go through some comments here. Okay, so Andrea, you're getting the crazy inspired action. I'm here to explain energy that I am experiencing. Since 3 days ago, I've had very vivid and strange dreams. Some of the dreams, I am the observer, and some of them I'm myself. The observer and self are the same. You're just taking a different perspective of it. But a lot of people are actually going through that, where you're being witness to your emotional body in your dream state, which is really cool. So yeah, super intense. It is wild right now. And I'm kind of in this like pinch me excitable phase because we are in this peaked energy and this opportunity to become something new within and to develop a new level of telepathy, a new level of your psychic and your intuition, a new level of your healing modalities. Like, this is the time. And we've got 3 different waves. So, for those of us that are really using this wave and, doing the work, I'm going to talk to that in a second here. Um, we are we're leveling up, and then we're going to get to do it again twice over this year. And for those that are in that curiosity state, which is where my husband is, when you're in that curiosity state, they're propelling. They're like having that massive wake up, which is so cool. So, the big wake up of like 2019, 2020, where we saw a shit ton of people wake up. It's like that on steroids, which is freaking amazing. I love it. Okay, I want to talk to you something really quick because there's a lot of confusing things going on here. I'm pumping out content. So I just record it and I give it to the girls and they take care of my social media for me. So a couple of different things. It's not me answering the message. The girls let you know that it's team admin. Um, I do not reach out. I'm not a scammer. There's a lot of people pretending to be me right now, reaching out, trying to get um, like, I will never, ever, ever ask you to private message me. Never. I believe in whatever is meant for you is meant for you. And if I resonate with you, you're going to arrive somewhere on my website, diamondno.com, and figure it out from there. Social media, we don't use that as an exchange or a sales tactic by any means. So please don't do that. There's that piece. In my recent videos that I've been creating, I'm like, if you allow, quote, or if you do the work. So I want to talk a little bit to that and give you a little tough mama love right now and help you understand what this means, because I'm seeing even some of you in the comments who are consistent. You show back up and you show back up. The change isn't happening in your life. And I want you to create that change. So when I always refer to, I say, if you let it happen. We've got this big energy, we have this big opportunity, but you have to let it happen. And then I get dickweeds in my comments being like, well, why wouldn't I let it happen? I trust the universe. And I'm like, clearly you have not been following me very long. Like, are you fucking kidding right now? So I get that. Or I get, if you do the work. And then I have people get into my comments and toxic, vulnerable vomit all through my comments on, how do you not think I'm doing the work? I'm living a life of pain. Poor me, poor me, poor me, poor me. And that's shit that you're living that life. It is on you though. Like, this is the tough love where you can choose to not follow me or you can choose to figure this out with me. If you do not heal your fucking self, you are going to stay in a spiral of misery and frustration, and you are going to get triggered, and you're going to find me annoying, and you're going to hate me, and you're just going to go back off and follow some fucking tarot reader on TikTok or whatever and get false hope over and over, spoon feeding you false hope over and over and over again. And like an airplane, you're going to open your mouth like a fucking little brat kid and take it and then be like, okay, everything's going to be fine. And you're going to keep walking your fucking path with no actual change. If you want to do that, do that. Don't get up in my comments and bitch about the misery that you have then, because it's on you. And I know this because I am a girl who stayed stuck in that cycle for so long. I understand the keys to the universe. I have a book that I've written to offer it to you. It's 33 fucking dollars. If you can't afford that, you clearly need it actually. So what I am seeing right now is an uprise because we have this energy cycle happening where there is an uprise of people like my partner and my social circle going, oh, wait, there's something going on here. And they are taking the time to become self aware. Not that hard. They're taking the time to become self-aware. They're taking the time to look in the mirror. They're taking the time to do the inner child work. They're taking the time to digest what's moving through them. They're taking the time to take self-accountability because the principle of correspondence or the law of correspondence, whatever you want to fucking call it, is a reflection. It means everything is a reflection of you. So if you're going through shit, it's whatever it's making you feel. It's not the situation. It's not the person. So stop pointing your finger and trying to change them. It is what it is making you feel. That is something within you. Like attracts, like you will pull in through the law of attraction everything that you are. So you are getting it over and over and over again until you decide to become self aware and heal it. Yes, that's where it gets complicated. That 100% team you. I am for this. If you go into the comments and you're like, I'm not sure what's going on with me, I'm not sure what to heal. I can't be there for you, everyone, but you can join the programs. You can reach out to a community. You can join one of the Starseed events and join our community. Like there's things you can do. There is books you can read. You can open your mind. You can begin to meditate. You can begin to journal. And this is going to help you become even more self-aware on what is holding you back. There is 5 steps to creation. Your beliefs in your subconscious. So all the things that you went through as a kid, all of them, all of the horrible, bad, stupid, unfair, ridiculous, bad things that happened to you, because I know they did. It happened to me too. And it's not fair. I get it. But those beliefs create an emotion in the physical body. And that emotion, step 3, becomes your frequency. Your frequency is a vibration that becomes the way you see the world, your perception, the lens you're looking through, and that becomes your outcome every time. So if you are not going into your limiting beliefs, you're not going into your blockages, you're not discovering what's holding you back, you're not going to change your outcome through how that works. And so it's beyond annoying saying the same thing over and over again and seeing people blow up being like, "Meh." And I'm like, okay, keep doing it, because the more you focus on it, the more you're going to receive of it. You're just going to keep getting it over and over again. So in my comments, when I say you have to allow it, what I mean is there is no magic wand. There is no such thing as an ascendant master, by the way. So take that right out of your vocabulary. It doesn't exist. That's a 4th dimensional consciousness trap. There's no magic wand. There is no universe that's going to be like you right there sitting in that seat. Let me support you along your path. It's not going to happen. What's going to happen is you are going to discover that you are universal flow. You are going to change the blockages that hold you back, and you are going to intentionally create your reality instead of unintentionally operating off of autopilot, getting the same bullshit over and over and over again. You can heal your physical body. I've had cancer twice, healed it. You can heal your financial. I was homeless. I'm pretty fucking wealthy right now. You can heal having your twin flame love of your life. I was single for so long and I am married to my galactic starseed husband. My star, like we are star-crossed lovers. You can heal the relationship with your children. You can heal all of these things and then intentionally create more of if you do the work. And that's what I mean by it. I get people in the comments being like, oh, you keep telling us to do the work, but you don't know how. I don't know. Sign up for a program. I've been teaching it for 22 fucking years. If you just want to watch the lives, watch the lives. I have a shit ton of content on YouTube. Go watch it. There's lots of people out there. It doesn't have to be me, but begin the process of healing your inner child. Begin the process of healing your belief structure, and you're going to see change. So that's what I mean by you have to allow it. And if you do the work. So it would be really great if those naysayers would stop hounding me and being like, you keep saying da da da. And I'm like, ugh, just stop already. Okay, so there's that. So I wanted to really address that. What I would very much like to do is let's go to the cards, right? Not in a tarot fashion. Let's go to the cards and give you direction on how to arrive in your highest timeline and how to use this energy and any other information that's coming through. So what happens is I'm going to go through the comments, and I'm telling you, I'm pretty fucking feisty right now. So if you put some bullshit in there, I'm going to give it back to you. Let's go into the comments, shall we? Let's have a little fun. Okay. And it's not because I don't love you. It's because I'm tough love. So it's just my style. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch. You don't have to join. You can unfollow me. All right. Hi there. Okay. Oh, there's not a lot of comments. Okay. I feel this whole body. I feel this energy in my whole body. I start to feel the tingling on my head, face, and then it's going down to my heart. And then I start to feel the energy in my stomach, down my legs. Yeah, bro, you're being activated. That's awesome. It's fucking awesome. I'm not sure if you want congratulations or if you just don't know what's happening, but congratulations, you're being activated. And that's what it feels like. You will have energy move through your body. You will have a tingling sensation. You will get visions. You will see things. You will have crazy meditations where your body might move or your arms might start to write. Like these are all normal things of being a starseed. So that's amazing. And I love that for you. Um, don't become addicted though. Ian, like, don't become addicted to the journey. That is a default. We get so excited about what's happening that we get neurotically obsessed, and then we aren't human anymore. And that is not, it's as above, so below, as within, so without. It is about balance. Make sure you're enjoying being human. It's the only thing I'm going to say with that. I'm not going to read those ones. I'm working on self healing. The MS label was given to me in 2015. So I'm resting and relaxing as much as I can to help me through that process. Missy, I am sending you all of my wild love. I was also given that label. And nope, not doing it. I was given the label of MS. I was given the label of, then it turned into lupus because I healed it. And then it turned into fibromyalgia. And now it's just, maybe you should lose weight, is what I get from the doctors. I don't fucking care. I'm not even overweight, which is crazy. But, anyways, so I'm sending you all my love. And I'm very proud of you for resting and relaxing as much as you can, because that is what the body needs: gentle, beautiful, loving energy. I'm going to give you guys some homework. Let me go through. Standing in my power, no longer powerless to circumstances, homeless for 3 years while working through my physical issues. Appreciate all the encouragement from people like yourself. Literally pouring my love all over you. Judy's always like, 3, please. Can we get to it? Oh my God, I love you, Judy. Okay. Beautiful. Read her book. Susan, thank you. The second one, oh, I want to hear something really exciting. You guys know my second book is coming. There is 3 in total. Okay, I'm going to drop something that I'm not supposed to tell you because I can't keep a fucking secret. Ready for this? 2 things. So I'm really going to get in so much trouble for this, but I don't fucking care. Okay, so there's 3 books in total. The second book is coming the end of this year. Hopefully fall. We'll just say that. But I'm not allowed to tell you. I'm actually teaching it in April. So the retreat that we have up in April, I feel like I'm whispering because I'm not supposed to tell anyone. The retreat that I'm teaching in April is all of the big, powerful key points without the Starseed stories. The second tier of that book is what I'm teaching in April. So that's the retreat in April. So hopefully I'll see you there. And it was put at, my team put it at a lower price point too. So it's not as expensive as we usually are. But anyways, there's that. And then the second secret, we're going to be in so much trouble. There may or may not be, well, there's a whole lot of things happening. So there may or may not be a children's book coming very soon, which is, if you read my first book, there was a moment where I had this insane psychic phenomenon and books started pouring out. So the very first one of those may or may not be coming within the next, month or 2. And then there may or may not be a 3 series, 3 months, 6 months, 9-month series workbook coming this year too. So there's so much coming. I'm so excited. Just tools. We want to give you tools. Irma, thank you for liking my spicy. Fuck them tarot readers, right? Oh, God. Just waste your time. Thank you for everything you're doing. You're so welcome. I love you all so much. I feel like it's so wonderful for me to come live and see the same names with new names every single time. Like this is, I even though you're seeing me and I'm not really seeing you, I am seeing you like energetically. I just feel like we know each other and it just feels beautiful. So I'm really, really grateful to be here. Something will happen on the spring equinox. Probably not. I'm moving. So I don't get caught up on, I think it's, if we want to talk about spring equinox for a second, I don't want to be like everybody else out there. I don't want to be all in the sacred energy of the Lionsgate portal and the sacred energy of the spring equinox or the summer solstice. We've been having the summer solstice and the spring equinox for, I don't know, hundreds of years. And did anybody wake up because of that and change their lives? Like spring equinox, poof. Oh my God, I'm awake. I can walk on water. Like, so why? No, not gonna. I'm not gonna be like everybody else. I'm not playing with that because I think it's stupid. I think that the calendar is a man-made structure, so probably spring equinox is too. Don't want to play that game. I am going to tap into all of the energies. I connect into all of the hierarchies of the galactic councils. I am not interested in Palladian Syrians. I am not interested in low vibe bullshit. I don't play that game, and I'm not interested in spoon feeding you false hope. And I'm not interested in playing the game. I don't care to be popular, and I don't care if you buy my programs or follow me. I really don't give a fuck. I got enough followers. We're good. We are great over here. We don't need you. I just want to work with those that are actually ready to do the work. So if I were to do something on spring equinox, I cannot imagine. Could you imagine me on spring equinox on camera with a bunch of 40 people in my comments being like, the universe will, I wouldn't be able to teach. I would be like, I'd have to have a barf bag. Like I couldn't do it. So no, there's that. That was a long answer. Okay. I wish I found you sooner. Been walking blind for a very long time, trying to figure everything out on my own. Very grateful. Oh, Becky. Hugs, Becky. That's how I felt. I was alone. This was not okay to talk about in the 90s, in the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s, even 2010 to 2019. Nobody, like, this was not okay. When people were like, what do you do for a living? I was like, I talk to aliens. Imagine being in the dating world, right? How do you explain to a Bumble date, a blind date, where you're like, so what do you do for work? Because you better fucking make money because I'm not gonna be a sugar mama. And they're like, oh, I do. And you're like, oh, yeah, that's, what do you do? And you're like, oh, well, yeah, I teach stuff. And they're like, well, what do you teach? Well, actually, I talk to aliens. Like that was fun. I loved it. So I know walking alone, like I totally get it. But I'm very glad that you found us as well. So there's that. Okay, let's literally go into the energy reading before I continue to ramble because I'm in the best fucking mood possible and I could talk forever. We know that. 1, 2, or 3. We already know what Judy's doing. One day I should flip my camera and just like crazy tarot it just to make fun of them. I hate when spiritual healers so-called tell me that my spirit guides talk to them. Nah. No, they don't. I talk to you. When I help people heal and I connect into our energy as a collective, I talk to you and your higher self, which is your spirit guide, by the way. It is a version of you. Weird. It's so weird. Okay, let's go into it. 1, 2, 3. All right, Michelle. Hi, Aisha. Amazing. All right, let's get into it. Number ones. To see my little, oh, hello ones. Okay. This was a big part of, so what am I allowed to say here? I'm hosting some very intimate, powerful groups this month. And what do I say about this? I'm not going to say that yet. So anyways, there is fuck it. I'm just going to go unfiltered because I'm taking up too much time. Oops. And I just hit no, thank you. I just put the things on the keyboard and it just fucked up. Okay, here we go. I don't really know how to explain this. And I hesitate saying this because I don't want anyone to feel left out or anyone to feel incredibly special. I'm not here to boost your ego. I'm also here not to deflate it. This weird thing happens for me where your guides, my guides, whatever the fuck we want to call these other versions of ourselves come through in my meditations. And so I see your name, I see you, I know what's going on. And I know what your higher self is asking to embody in the physical realm. And so I held this really amazing program. We're in the thick of it this month. We're in the 2 out of 4 sessions this month, and there's 3 separate fucking groups. It's fucking amazing. But anyways, they're called the Golden Children. And so the Golden Children are being guided on how to anchor in a new vibration and what the actual mission is on earth, if we want to call it said thing. I feel like that might be too much of a cliche word, like Starseed mission. Stand in, get prepared. Like we need Power Ranger rings or something. But there is truth to that, right? So we know what we're here for. So number ones, I feel like you're going to move through the same transition that I have just guided 28 souls through. It has been my biggest honor. It is not my honor, even though, yeah, I'm here on camera right now. And yep, we've got a big following on all the platforms. And yep, it's really fucking awesome. I am only a gateway. I am your gateway. I am the gateway to you going from this realm, thriving in the next realm, and changing the outcome for Earth. We know as Starseeds, I don't care what you say in the comments. Go fuck yourself if you don't like this comment. Like, we know we're here to create change. We know it. And it's not because it's driven by our ego, but it's because it's in our heart. We know we have the ache for it. So, number ones, welcome to the crew. It has been an overwhelming honor to take these 28 souls, people through this journey and knowing what they're going to do on this planet and helping them activate memories that from their galactic lives that they didn't have previous to right now. And so as we're going through these integrations and we're going through these meditations and we're going through these deep healing conversations, they're bringing back memories and they're like, oh my God, like, and they're remembering what it's like to be galactic. And they're remembering what it's like to stand in purpose and what they actually came here for and how they got trapped here. I will talk a little bit to this in the Starseed event tomorrow night. I just can't bring all of it here in a public format because it's going to get seriously flagged. So number ones, you're going to be the second wave. So brace yourself. I really feel like you're getting a heads up with this conversation, which is probably why it felt so urgent for me today. The second wave is coming in June, and it will last June, July, August. And then the last wave will come October, November, December. In June, there's another portal opening. I'm talking a lot about it's open right now. Everybody can capitalize on this energy. It will take you to your next highest level if you allow it, like we talked about too. So number ones, to prepare for your slam down, like shoving through, like I will shove you through the gateway. So I will make sure to host that program again. And if you keep following by June, you'll know when to reach out to me. I will Easter egg that for you because I'm not offering it to people who are not. I've said no to a lot of people for this program because no, you don't get to. So number ones, brace yourself for June, the full moon in June, all the way through to August, the full moon in August. This is when your opening is going to start. We are in an opening right now. You have 1 month left. You have 4 weeks, motherfuckers. You have 4 fucking weeks to get your shit together right now to capitalize on this. That means dedicating yourself to meditating, doing the meditation of be no thing. I think there's meditations up on my YouTube. I don't know. Go look. I have no idea what's up there. Join the fucking Starseed event and get more information and get activations. Start to do deeper inner child work. Your healing is never done. You are never healed. Unpopular opinion by fourth dimensional consciousness. You are never healed. There's no such thing as ending nor beginning to anything. You are always healing. And as you heal things, and that doesn't mean that you're never going to be okay. You're going to be fucking fine. Trust me. But what I mean by this is you revisit old trauma, you revisit old wounds from a higher perspective and take it to a higher perspective and a higher perspective and a higher perspective. And I promise you and assure you, it gets really amazing as you go through that. But you need to be aware of what your traumas are. You need to be aware of what your trauma responses are. You need to be aware of what burdens are you carrying on your shoulders, number ones, because you need to figure out how to put those down in order to move forward. So real fucking nice to meet you. And welcome to the cool team. I'm just going to say, like, you made the team. Yay, you made the cut. Whoop, whoop, let's do it. That was a weird thing to say, but you know what I mean? Like, these are my people. This is what I was born for. I was telling the group yesterday, I ran 2 of them yesterday, and I was saying to them very vulnerably, I'm not here to be special. I'm just brave enough to be an asshole online, and I don't care. I am brave enough to be authentic. This is me. This is me. You get pieces of me. You don't get all of me because you don't deserve it because I don't even know you all that well. But this is the majority of me. And I'm brave enough to shut down 4D and take the arrows. I am brave enough to stand here and do that so that you can walk your path. And I am your gateway. And that's all I'm here for. So this will be temporary and I will be here until there's enough of you doing your mission that I get to go, cool, I'm going to take a break now. So yeah, focus on your healing. It's mostly your burdens. What burdens do you think you're carrying and can you put them down? Um, where is there lack in your life? Can you heal that? That's your focus right now. All right, let's go into number twos. I'm looking at it. The program was not advertised publicly. It was a private email list because I knew who you were. So it was all private because I can't put that public. But make sure you're on the mailing list, like the newsletter. So diamond.com, go there. And I just saw Missy subscribe. Hi. And I will keep you posted privately in the newsletters. And then go to diamond.com and check out the Starseed event. Just scroll down a little bit on the main page. You'll see it. But I really hope to see you there. Okay. Ongoing journey. Thank you for being a gateway and taking that responsibility. You're welcome. I didn't have a choice, but you're welcome. All right. Let's go into number twos. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at this. I just got to say, number one's number twos. Number one's card. Number two's card. Guys are connected. All right. Oh. All right. Number twos. You are the new wave that I was talking about. There are two very distinctive new waves you are going to be feeling. Let's talk about this. Are you feeling lost in space? Are you feeling disoriented? Are you feeling ungrounded? Are you feeling like I'm too small to make a change in the world? Are you going through apathy? Are you going through who am I to be of service to humanity? Are you going through I know I'm meant for service, but I don't fucking know what it is? Number twos. Are you feeling any of that? Probably. This is because you are going through a deepening activation, a DNA activation. You are having, I knew I was the second wave. You are having, you're going to have memories wake up within you over the next little while. So please pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to it. Find a great resource that you trust for like a dream dictionary, whatever works for you. And research it. Start to put together what your subconscious is speaking to you in your dream state. You also are astral projecting, astral traveling in your dream state. So you're probably really fucking tired. Like it's exhausting. You are going through a very specific activation. There are two activations happening that not every human is going to experience because they're not it. Like I said, I'm the gateway. So I'm the communicator with these realms. And there is a piece of me that is one of them that I didn't know. So what do they want to offer you from there? I'm going to talk about this in the Starseed event. I cannot talk about this here. To everything in the world has an opposite. Everything has an opposite. Every coin has two sides. Okay. And they're going through the exact same thing in the exact same time, space, reality, but in their own version that perfectly mirror and match each other, right? So I do feel like number twos, it's time to get clear that twin flame, if we want to call it that, I don't believe in the way fourth dimensional consciousness is talking about twin flame, but I do believe that you have only because I met Corey and a lot of memories of our lives together. I knew, if you've read my book, there's a story in there of I think towards the end of the book where I talk about, and I don't want to spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't gotten to that part yet because it ties into the whole book, but I talk about when I came to Earth in this life and what that looked like and saying goodbye to my husband, we'll call it, up there and having to come here. And my whole life didn't know that I was actually going to get an opportunity to meet him in his human form. And as we came together, we ignited those memories within each other and started being like, wait. And it was just this crazy knowing. So the reason I'm sharing this is because number twos, I do want you to revisit your definition of love, and is it really fulfilling, and having a deeper connection with if you have a partner right now, trust the process, start to be more vulnerable, start to be more authentic, start to have those conversations. You have the ability to remember. And if you are in something toxic, walk. Um, walk. You'll figure it out. I promise you, you will figure it out. Get your exit strategy in motion if you know that's not where you're supposed to be. Like, get it fucking done and get done with the bullshit so that you can really arrive in what you're meant to arrive in. I wish someone would have shook me straight when I was going through, but I love them and I can help them. And no, walk, because the best possible thing will be available to you. So we're really looking at love and deepening love for number twos. Never in my life did I think I'd be giving a fucking love reading, but here we are. And you are going through one of the activations that has to do with the ocean world. So saltwater baths are going to be great for you, making sure you're staying hydrated. The color of the ocean, like, all variants of blue, just having those things around you. If you have the opportunity to go to the ocean like I did, go to the ocean. You're going to have some amazing experiences, but especially on this full moon is when you really want to be preparing yourself for this activation. So I hope to see you in the Starseed event, because I'll just activate you and it'll be easier. Okay, let's go into number threes. I guess I'm going to have to get used to this, because I don't, you know what I think it is? Like, start from the beginning, Diamond, so they understand what you're saying. You know that I'm not going to spoon feed you bullshit, okay? Like, I'm not going to do it. And I'm not going to promise you activation. It's not going to be like, oh my God, the thing or the whatever. It's happening now because you have to do the inner work. You absolutely have to lift your own vibration to match the vibration of all things that are available for you. That's how it works. It can't happen any other way. But what I'm hearing is a lot of you that have been with me for a long time, you've done the fucking work. Amazing. Please don't stop. No, I don't have an audio version of the book. So sorry. But get over it, Missy, and just read anyways. I don't know. Put your big girl pants on. You can do it. You can read a book. You're going to be fine. Okay. It's worth it. All right. Because I get that comment all the time too. And I'm like, I hate reading, and I'm an author. Like, I hate reading, but I read because it's good for me. Okay. Back to this. So you guys, number threes, I feel like you really have been doing the work. Now, having said that, do not stop doing the work. And it doesn't mean all of you. Okay. I don't want to boost your little ego and be like, oh my God, I don't have to do it anymore. You still have to do it. You still have to continue your healing journey always and forever. But what I'm hearing for number threes is you're more connected into there's three phases. There's a lot of phases in your awakening journey. But one of the big ones is your sacred heart chakra activation. That happens near the beginning. This happens before fifth dimensional consciousness. And it's not a competition. It doesn't matter if you're in 3D, 4D, 5D. It doesn't fucking matter. But sacred heart chakra. So you got your heart chakra, your sacred heart chakra, and your galactic heart chakra. So your sacred heart chakra. Also, side note, the retreat that I'm teaching in April is the second level of the book. I'm going to be giving away 4 free books with a typed out psychic message from me, with my little signature in there for you. And I'll be shipping them directly to you. So just a side note, I mean, buy the book anyways, you can gift it to someone, but you're going to get a free psychic thing from me. It's a really cool. Anyways, back to this. So you've been doing the work, you're arriving, you've got the sacred heart chakra back on page. Here we go. So you're going to be going through a little bit of an attunement in your sacred heart chakra. This will look like heart palpitations, hiccups. It will look like indigestion. It will look like back pain on the opposite side of the heart, like right on your back, like this tightness. It will look like shortness of breath or a little cough. Or you can actually feel it go like, ooh. Like, I sometimes have so much energy moving through me that my heart's like, "Ooh," and then my bottom teeth start to vibrate. And I'm like, oh man, something good is coming. So I feel like if you're experiencing any of that, you're having the activation of your sacred heart chakra on a deeper level. So I've tried to read lots. I have to go to sleep real soon so I continue my healing without reading. Also, my eyes are always blurry. Missy, I love you enough to say go to the dollar store and get magnifying glasses if your eyes are blurry. Okay, we can do this. It's $1. And self-discipline. Pace, I don't know, read a page a day while you're pacing, or don't read it at all. You don't have to read it. Nobody said you had to read it. So if you really want to, you will. And if you don't, you're going to give me excuses like that. So don't. It's totally okay. You don't have to. No worries. Like no kittens are going to die because you didn't read the book. It's totally okay. All right. So sacred heart chakra activation is it's anchoring in you, number threes. This is what's going to connect you into a deeper level of the crystalline grid for Gaia. So you're going to feel the grid of first the pyramids. That's the first tier. So you're going to be feeling the pyramid grids, the crystalline grids, the crystal skulls, that whole thing that everybody talks about. Yep, that. And then you're going to be feeling after that, you're going to connect into the tree line grid. And then after that, you're going to connect into the mushroom line grid, which sounds crazy, but it is actually a thing. And then you get a lot of communication from Gaia, from her various forms. And so in the beginning of these phases, you're going to be absolutely aware when Gaia is going to do a shakeup, whether that's hurricane, tornado, earthquake, fires. You're going to feel it all running through you. It's intense in the beginning. Be patient with it. Be very impatient with it because it's a little overwhelming. But what this is doing is because you're becoming a bigger piece. You're becoming more than self. Okay. So we are all universal flow. We are all source energy, all of us. And we're in these physical suits. So everybody be nice in the comments, please. So we'll all get along. Everybody get along. It's going to be fine. Okay. But I also love that comment. So there's that. So with all of this, you're becoming a deeper awareness of Gaia's wisdom, of her creatures' wisdom. So you're embodying wisdom on a deeper level, which is going to come in real fucking handy, let me tell you, later on. So that's like one phase. So chances are that that's what you're going through right now, number threes. The energy, how do I put this? When you go into a room to answer Ian's question, from where we receive this energy, you are the energy. This is really hard to explain. So there's in the plasma, I'm not even going to get into the science of this. It is like Earth have you ever gone to like the non-populated parts of Mexico and got a whiff of what it smells like there? And it's like, oh, it smells like mud, right? A little bit more than mud. Or Central America reeks like dirty mud. It's earth smell. Okay. So let's say for shits and giggles, where does this energy come from? It is like all of a sudden an air freshener is raining down and we're like, oh, that smells lovely. That's so much more pleasant than what I was smelling. It's kind of like that. So the energy, the solar flares, the Schumann resonance, like all of these things, they're nothing to get all like, oh my God, let me make a TikTok about the Schumann resonance, just like all the other 40s. Like we don't need to do that. It's fine. But if that's your thing, I don't know, go ahead, whatever. It's just the energy is transitioning. The solar flares are impacting how Gaia is responding. It's just like walking into a floral garden instead of a dump of garbage. So it's just a different vibration that's happening for us. And that is moving through us. We're becoming part of that vibration or embodying it. It's already in you. And so it's like coming from the outside and the inside and connecting. And you're like, oh my God, now I have more clarity. It's just kind of like that, to put it as simple as possible. Like I don't want to get into a huge science lesson right now. But I mean, it's in the book also. So I don't know. Should we just get the book and we could do that? Do you want me to have a live like book club? We could do a book club where I read to you. You'll probably fall asleep because my meditative voice is pretty relaxing because it's not spacey like this one. But if you want, we can start a book club. That might help. So there's that. So to support you with this energy, obviously rest, drink lots of water. It's not complicated. Keep it simple. Rest. Okay. But also body movement. You're going to need to stretch, but nothing to exhausting. So, number threes, you are not running marathons, you are not weightlifting right now. Your body will get tore down. Instead, you're doing things like yoga, dance, stretching, Pilates, walking, a gentle jog, a little hike, or sitting on your ass enjoying a bag of Doritos. You can do that too. It's just not a lot of movement for number threes right now, or you're going to wear yourself out and you're not going to let the energy move through you with ease. The more hydrated you are, the better it is. So there's that. Okay. I only lasted 50 minutes because I got to go teach. Let's just quickly review the comments. Oh, okay. My eyes are 20/20 vision. This is back to Missy. We love you. So there's nothing wrong with them. It's okay. I've come this far without reading. I just thought it might help me where I'm at my journey. No biggie. It will totally help you, love. And blurry vision is actually something that we're all going through. I went through an intense blurry vision a couple months ago, and then it just started all over again. It's just because the energy is very different. So just be patient with it and just stay hydrated, and it'll totally. But sending you lots of love. I used to feel earthquakes like crazy, and they'd wipe me out. Makes sense, right? Okay, you are funny. I know I'm super funny. Actually, in real life, I am funny. Um, like I can't just tell a story. I have to act the whole thing out for you. Like I'm on a stage or something. And I used to do stand-up comedy a long time ago. So thank you for that. I appreciate. Okay. We walk into a room and greet ourselves. I'm not sure what that is, Marilyn. Good explanation. And yeah, you can go to the gym. Just don't bust your ass. Don't wear yourself out. Like if you're doing squats, it's not to the grass. Ass to the grass, not doing that this week. If you're number threes, you're just going to go a little lighter. You're going to do some nice light walking lunges instead. It'll be fine. Cool beans. There's that. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of my journey. And thank you for letting me be a part of your journey. I really, truly do look forward to seeing your names and your little profile pics, even though they're like this big and I can't tell what you actually look like. But it brings me so much joy to connect with you and to, I truly am the girl who did it the hard way so that you don't have to, like so much. And it is from a diamond perspective from me, it's like, oh my God, it wasn't for nothing. And so I really feel honored to be your gateway. I feel honored to hold space with you and celebrate you and see you grow and celebrate yourselves in the comments. I also see a little community coming together and you guys are like, hey, like I love that. It makes my heart so happy. So thank you. I love you. And yeah, this is amazing. So thank you and all the shares and all the likes. Like Facebook grew from I think we had 16,000 and it's up to 21,000 something, which isn't huge, but still that's really neat. So thank you for that. And YouTube is slowly growing. So if you're not subscribed to YouTube, help a girl out. I just want to be of service. I just desire to support, right? So I come here and I offer all of this that I can. I offer everything that I can every week to every platform I can. Omar, oh, I miss you. I just don't know why I love you so much. Like, I want to make you my child. Like, get in my pocket. Let's go on adventures. I don't know why I love you so much, but I love you. So yeah, if you're not subscribed to YouTube, please can you go subscribe and help me grow that? I feel that that's going to be a platform where we're going to have to put more information out. So I would love the support there if you're up for it. And I just want to continue to celebrate you. So there's that. Thank you for all of the love. Go celebrate your damn selves. And until I see you next time, go look in the mirror and find as many reasons as you can to say thank you. I love you. I'll see you guys next week or tomorrow at the Starseed thing. Please, diamond.com. Go do that. I'll see you there. Okay, bye.